I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same.
What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday at 4:20. You know what that means. I'm doing the damn thing. Hex is doing the damn thing, sort of in her own special little way, and we're doing it as one big, happy, dysfunctional family. This is Nerdy News at 4:20, and I am still your host, a chef by trade and a mark by choice. I am the Will Gray, and joining me on this fantastic Tuesday is everybody's favorite Hex, the local swamp hag, Bridget. Bridget, how the hell are you?
I'm doing all right. Chilling. What about you? How are you doing today?
It's a Tuesday.
It is
Tuesday. I will be the first person to say this, and Al in the chat will agree with me if she's made it in yet. I petition to make it known that Tuesdays are infinitely times worse than Mondays.
Oh, for sure.
There's just an entire reason why Tuesdays are the worst possible fucking day. But yeah. Tuesdays are the worst. But we're here. It's Nerdy News. What about you? Anything new or exciting? What are you watching? What are you playing? What's going on?
I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm on the last animated season of it. The next season is still being animated, I believe. And then I'm also watching Worst Ex Ever on Netflix, which is kind of self-explanatory. Documentary, like accounts of people whose lives have been changed by their exes. Lots of people trying to murder each other. And yeah, I've been playing a little cute game called Bandle Tale on my Switch. But other than that, I've just been chilling.
What's up, Tim Farmer in the house?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Stone Ocean. That's what the arc is called. I just didn't say it because you don't know what that means. So yeah. But yeah.
Thank you for the anonymous gift. Quan appreciates it as swell. RuneScape, big brother. I started Friends, season 1, episode 1. I'd never seen a full episode, so I started Friends.
Why that though?
It was one of those things where I had enough friends. Ironically, you see what I did there? I had enough friends who were like, "Will, you need to watch it." So I was like, "Fine, I'll give in," and it's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's not cheesy as fucking places, but it's 90s sitcoms. I mean, they're all cheesy as fucking places, right?
Yeah, sure.
I did watch Living Single live when it was on TV. I am that old. I remember that one. It came on after Martin, actually.
Yeah.
Before we get going with our host picks, we have to do a little bit of work and appease the algorithmic gods. Twitch.tv/Rivet City Radio. It is free to do everything except for subscribe, and we will do that later at the end of the show. YouTube.com/Rivet City Radio. It is free to like and comment and subscribe and unsubscribe, and then subscribe again and do all the things, including clicking the bell so you know when we go live. But host picks. We've got 4 today. Both of Hill seasons are on Netflix now. They are. That's a great show. Something like that, Quan. Just accept it, Quan, says Donna. Host picks. Mine, yours, AJ's, and Al's. What's the order of operations here?
That exact way that you just said it.
Mine, yours, AJ's, and Al's?
Yeah.
Was that right? Mine, yours, AJ's, and Al's. Got it. All right. Mine, I had it almost right on the screen already, so that worked out. Mine is simple and sweet. 52 seconds. It's the Fortnite versus Marvel official Day of the Doom LTM trailer for the new Dr. Doom's game mode or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
And as sure as the sun shall rise.
It didn't come through my headphones at first. That's why I was like, I don't like this.
I feel like that happens every time.
Pretty close one. Okay, that was cool.
Very cool.
I'm here for it.
You love a good cinematic trailer.
Have you played a lot of Fortnite yet this season? How far into it are you? What's your level? Do you know?
I'm not sure what level, but I just got Emma Frost. So still kind of early on at that point. But yeah, I'm down to clown if you guys ever, you and Bo want to hop on at some point.
Tommy, look at all those biddies. Tommy's just killing it. 69 biddies to be exact. Tommy, I love you so fucking hard for sending.
It's almost like it was intentional.
God, that's awesome. You just make me happy there, bud. So yeah, Fortnite's awesome, right? It's gonna be fun. Yeah. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow on TikTok around this same time playing Fortnite. Just FYI, putting that out there publicly for all the friends and family, but specifically really for you and Quan. Hey, I'm playing Fortnite. I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow. Okay. It's good to see you, Timmy. Fortnite is off my hard drive. Well, all right. He deleted. Why would you delete it? That doesn't make any sense to me.
He doesn't actually like Fortnite at all. He just plays it to be with the people he likes hanging out with.
Tommy says he'll play with me. That's kind of how I am with some games too, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is yours, Twilight of the Gods.
Death was close.
There's so much anime on this episode.
I mean, Geek Week is here upon us, so lots of animation coming out of Netflix right now, and
Silence fell.
I'm just here to bring the animation stuff to the front if I can.
This is definitely an animation-heavy episode.
I am to be married. Your wedding will anger the gods.
Your wedding will anger the gods.
Ruh-roh.
I feel like all three of mine did. All three of mine angered the gods.
Thor butchered my family like
Thor butchered my family.
Help me
Loki.
kill him.
It's well you acquire a taste for blood.
It would have been a baller move to get Hiddleston to play his voice.
There's hell in their heart.
Like, that would have been the shit.
It's revenge I need. If I'm to succeed, I need you with me. I'll piss and we can go, yeah?
Yeah.
The maid is mine. The only thing here for you is
You're an awesome producer, AJ. We love you for it.
Gods killing gods would go unnoticed.
Agreed, Quan. This looks amazing.
But a mortal, that would remake the world.
We watched the Marvel vs. Fortnite Doomsday LTM trailer, and this is what's the name of this, Hex?
Twilight of the Gods.
Twilight of the Gods. There you go. September 19th. So that drops in 2 days, ladies and gents.
Yes, I have words.
No, absolutely. Go for it.
I usually get most of my stuff from Animation Magazine or Cartoon Brew. And this is an article by Animation Magazine. The bloody battle between mortals and Norse gods is nigh, and Zack Snyder's hotly anticipated adult animated series, Twilight of the Gods, premiering Thursday, September 19th, is upon us. I feel like I don't like Zack Snyder very much, but from this perspective, I'm with it. You know, like maybe he should just stay on the animation side of things instead of the live action side of things. I think it's a really good. The style is really good. As Kwan mentioned, it's very Norse feely, very like Norse mood vibes. And it comes from Stone Quarry Animation. That's the studio. And that's it. I just want to make sure they got their shout out.
I appreciate. We talked about this a few weeks back, back when we were watching Cowboy Bebop, and I assure you, we will bring that back. We were talking about it back then about how, in my novice anime mind, I said I was seeing a lot of people who were doing modern animations were adapting that anime style. And I find myself when I watch, especially like, I'm going to say adult themed animation, but it's not like porno animation, like adult cartoons, right? Like what we just watched.
Yeah.
I tend to appreciate that more than an artist that tried to make it look like it was real, if that makes sense.
Stylized. You prefer a stylized look over a super realistic type of vibe. I get that.
There you go. I also enjoy cell shading in video games versus like overly realistic like graphics, you know, and that all stems from me and Quan have talked about it. The Legends of Zelda on fucking GameCube. Which one was that?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. I was not the Phantom Hourglass, but the other one, the Wind Waker. I loved that game. One of my favorite Zelda games, specifically for the way it was animated. Perfect. Pokemon. This is AJ's host pick. I'm going to swing it over. It's coming from our boy
Ryan.
Brian Dinsdale
The
at
Dins?
IGN. The
The
Dins is
Dins?
here, ladies and gentlemen. It wouldn't be nerdy news without him. The headlines reads, the Pokemon Company wins $15 million copyright lawsuit against game that copied Pokemon characters.
Is it really? Did they win?
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go. The Pokemon Company has won around $15 million in a copyright lawsuit against a Chinese company that appeared to blatantly use Pokemon characters in its games. As reported by GamesBiz and translated by Automaton, the Pokemon Company announced its success in the lawsuit over Pocket Monsters reissue, also known as, oh fuck, here I go, Kudeyagwai Fuke.
Okay.
Kudeyagwai Fuke, a turn-based role-playing mobile game alleged to include characters such as Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. The Shenzhen Intermediate People's Court have acknowledged the copyright infringement and ordered one of 6 companies accused to pay 107 million Chinese yuan in damages.
Wow.
What do you think about that? $15 million. Quan said his death started floating by my shitty Japanese.
That is like an insane amount of money, and it's an insane like attempt. Like, what were you thinking? You know, like there's like some companies that you don't fuck with, Disney and Nintendo, by proxy Pokemon. You know, like you just don't copy.
And even then, if you go to even if you do try to take Nintendo on, which is a stupid idea in any capacity, you definitely don't go for Mario or Pokemon. Yeah. Those are like the 2 sacred franchises that nobody can touch. Right. So for somebody in 2024 to have attempted to copy a Pokemon game seems wild. It's like Power World. Remember this time last year when Power World came out and then immediately fizzled out because nobody gave a shit about it after like 5 minutes.
Pretty much. It was very big. And then it was not. So,
how much time did you play Power World? If you open it up on Steam right now,
I didn't even.
You didn't play it at all?
Nope.
Me either. Didn't even download it. Disney just reprograms you and puts you in Epcot as a Mexican despite your ethnicity. That sounds about right. Or it's like the WWE as well. They did that to a wrestler. They did it to a Samoan guy. They made him play a Mexican gangster riding in a lowrider and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, Vince is notorious for doing that kind of stuff. This is Al's host pick. This comes from Mark Deschamps at comicbook.com. The Sims movie in the works from the Loki director, and it's going to be on Amazon. The Sims is yet another major video game property getting an adaptation. After months of rumors, it has been confirmed that a movie based on the Sims video game franchise is currently in development. In post on EA's official website, the publisher announced that the movie is in development at Amazon MGM and will be directed and co-written by Kate Herron. Herron served as the director and executive producer on the first season of Loki. Essentially, the Sims team will also serve as producers on the film. So they're bringing in devs from the game. They're also bringing in people that help with the Minecraft movie and help with Gran Turismo. So they're bringing in people who have done work on both video games, movies, and the bridge of doing video game movies. What do you think? It's always the question when it comes to you, like they're taking an animated video game and they're going to make it a live action movie, Hex.
I don't think it's necessary. Like, I don't want to care about anybody else's idea of The Sims. You know, I've got The Sims. They are literally like made to be your story of whatever, whether it's your story or if it's a character that you created or it's just for fun. You know, like I think it's not something I would be personally interested in.
Bo says, are they going to speak Simish or are they going to stick to normal? Like, I hope, God, it would be perfect for them to do a phonetic script and make them speak Simish through the whole thing and then just sub it.
Literally.
Like, just put the subtitles in English through the whole movie. That would be fucking hilarious. Tell me that wouldn't be funny.
Just straight up sul, you know.
So just the whole way through. The weird shit that I hear come from Allison's computer is unreal because the way they talk.
It's very funny.
All
Love
right.
it.
That's the host picks. So it's time for nerdy news. And I'm going to just start playing trailers because we've got so much. We talked about it. The Geek Week is here. This is Dragon Ball Daima.
Yes.
Is that right?
Correct. Dragon Ball Daima.
I know that name.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best kind of nostalgia for me, having this been the only anime I watched prior to Cowboy Bebop.
I give a lot of points to this music right now. It's very like emotional. I'm into it.
Me too. This looks awesome.
I agree.
さあ、やってやるぞ。
俺はグロリオ頼みがある。
I have a crush on him already.
よろしく。なんか面白そうだな。
Welcome to the demon realm.
Is that little kid Goku?
Yeah.
How are they going to make little kid Goku? Oh, everybody got turned into kids. Okay, thank you. I was like, how the fuck are they going to change the entire timeline so he goes Super Saiyan as a kid, but then forgets when he's got to fight Frieza?
He always has gone back and forth between being a child and not being a child for some like curse reason or like Dragon Ball wish or like whatever. He's still him.
Weird timelines as well inside the series.
Yeah.
It's weird. Dragon Ball is one of those shows where it's like, and it's divided not really in there are seasons, yeah, sort of, but there's also the sagas where it's like the Frieza saga, and then it's like Cell has multiple, like it's crazy to me how that show's broken up. And then I still look at One Piece and I'm like, I'm not
too
ready
much for me.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Let's do a quick article because I'm curious about your take on this one. I'm curious at a few people in the chat as well. Cameron Bonamalo.
Mm-hmm.
Batman to get a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. A Batman Funko event at DC's Jim Lee and Guinness World Records presentation also will take place. Batman is going from the streets of Gotham to Los Angeles. And on Monday, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce announced that the Batman will receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this coming Thursday. That's essentially what we need to hear from that article. Hex, how are you feeling about it? The idea of them putting a fictional character on the Walk of Fame.
Unnecessary. Especially if it's Funko, that's just the door is just being opened.
No, it's just associated with a Funko. It's not Funko Batman. It's the character Batman getting his star. Funko is the primary sponsor of the event.
I think that if you're going to put a star for a fictional character, then the like guideline for that should be that every human person that has played that character should have a star already. If that makes sense.
Oh, fair, Quan. I didn't think about that. You're right. Mickey got one. The Simpsons got one. Fuck Terry Bollea. I love you, Ricky, but fuck Terry.
Fuck Terry.
Fuck Terry. We said fuck Terry and we lost 2 viewers. I was just using Terry as an example. Sorry, Ricky. Sorry. No hostility towards you, bro, ever. Just in general, fuck Terry. This is another one coming from Crunchyroll. It's coming to theaters September 18th. They're re-releasing. I'm gonna get this one. I think I got this one down. I practice it. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Let me hear it.
Trapezium.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Sounds familiar.
あの時の私は今より幼稚でバカでかっこ悪くて
You can't just apply for it. Well, if I could apply for it, Ricky, my ego would have already had me do
一
that.
人ずつ集めてアイドルグループを作る。私可愛い子を見るたび思うんだ。アイドルになればいいのに。
This looks like a video game.
そのためのきっかけを作りたい。
それが君の夢なんだ。
夢じゃない。夢で終わらせたくないから現実にする。僕が一番何にもないんだろう。君も一番何にもないんだろう。僕ら何も手にできてない悩んでる。何が大
That's
事
how you know we're pulling anime deep cuts when Kwan's like, I don't even know this one.
Yeah, makes me wonder why this was chosen.
でも私トラペジウム
The vast like catalog of anime they could have picked, and they picked this one from Crunchyroll and Sony. That's why. I'm sorry for that. This one, I will say for Thursday, I'll give you a tease. The original Friday the 13th director from the movies teases a release date for the upcoming Jason-based TV show Camp Crystal Lake. So I'm going to save the horror for Thursday. I'm going to have a sub on Thursday. We are wishing Bo the best. Get well soon, Bo. We love you. We're sorry. I told you that donkey show was a bad idea. So I'm just kidding. I love you, Bo.
Wow.
Bo did not get AIDS.
Wow.
That was not what I said.
If you need me on Thursday, then I can be here. But if not, if you've already got it lined up, perfectly.
I'm
good.
thinking on Thursdays interspecies erotica.
Wow.
Ricky said he's not here just because Georgia lost the -- 1 spot in the polls. That may be a more realistic reason. He called out the entire week because Georgia dropped to #2 in college football. No, I'm just kidding. Again, get well soon, Bo. We love you. To Be Hero 10. Full episodes dropping on Crunchyroll in 2025. This appears to be a whole new anime.
I like anime, but
well, not a new one, but the 10th, I guess.
Okay.
Interspecies interviewers is an anime I'm aware of. I'm not elaborating.
どんな汚い手を使おう。完璧に対処してみる。今の僕は一人じゃない。完全にもの信頼を背負っている。
彼女を守るためにスーパーヒーローになってやる。
How far into RuneScape have you gotten?
普通の人間になりたい。
I honestly haven't played much lately. I was like, well, I'm never gonna be able to play with Will, so I might just take a break.
Because we live on opposite schedules.
I was like, he's avoiding me whenever I'm online. He's busy.
I feel like I'm perpetually online because I can AFK the fuck out of that game.
Well, he's not answering me when I'm online. It's really what it is.
If you have to message me on Discord because game on my TV and then Discord and Wikipedia on my computer monitor. You know what I mean? So if you're messaging me or sending me message in game, I might not see them. So yeah, this will be some Mark Zuckerberg sounding shit. But when I like lock into that game, like there's no getting through to me.
Obviously.
You know what it's like. I didn't even watch that trailer. I've been talking about RuneScape. Like you've played enough MMOs to know that it's like a bad drug addiction.
Oh yeah, completely.
It's essentially the way I described it to somebody the other day. It's like, the way I look at it is I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be like, okay, I've got X amount of things I need to do, and it's going to take me X amount of hours to get done with it, right? And then I'm like, if I work really,
this other thing,
exactly. It was like, when I used to be on drugs, and it would be like, if I work really hard, I can finish my day. You know what I mean? And I can get fucked up.
And then I can get fucked up.
So it's like, man, I've got like 7 really good hard hours of work, and if I pound through it, I can do it in 5.5. And then I can play RuneScape for 2 hours before wrestling starts. And then I'll watch wrestling and AFK while I'm watching the show. And then I'll quest while I'm helping, like
it's a problem when you've got it built into your schedule like that, like you've got it built in, and also you've got it built in a sense that you can multitask around said thing. It's interesting for sure.
I think Will being addicted to an MMO is way better than Will on opiates. I'll just say that's for sure.
Yeah, but don't you miss them sometimes?
So every day.
I was like, but don't you miss it kind of a little bit?
It's every day.
Same.
Let's go. I'm curious about your take on this one as well. It's coming from the boy. It's coming from the Dens.
From a friend of the pod, Ryan Dinsdale. I gotta get him on here somehow.
I'm gonna reach out to him and be like, hey bud, like we're always reading your shit.
Yes.
IGN, Ryan Dinsdale. Harry Potter star Gary Oldman.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
You had to think who he was at first, didn't you?
No, I was wondering why that they classified him as that, but I was like, okay, maybe this article is about Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, you ready?
Okay. I was like, why would they say that? He's been in a lot of other shit. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna get through the Harry Potter star Gary Oldman, 20 years after debuting as Sirius Black, is up to playing Dumbledore in a TV reboot.
Are we tired of reboots now? Like,
I feel like every time we watch a trailer that's a reboot or a sequel or something, you and we sit here and have the same like 30-second conversation where we go, like, are they really this out of fucking ideas? Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm not a bad writer. I know I'm not like fucking great. I'm not Quentin Tarantino here, Francis Coppola or anything, but I'm not a bad writer. Like, are they just so out of ideas that they're just like, fuck everybody else, we're just going to reboot shit? Should I go rewrite a movie? Is that where I'm at in my career? Do I just need to do a rewrite?
Here's my theory, and I know that we can't do this every time. But here's my theory.
It's essentially the same conversation, and I love
it.
Ricky agrees. I'll just leave Ricky's comment up for the rest of this conversation.
It's about the money, 100%, but it comes down to the execs and what they know could work more than trusting you and your story to work. And that is what I believe is what's happening. These reboots that aren't necessarily like obviously like children, Gen like Z and below have never seen this stuff or heard of it or watched it or whatever, but they could, it doesn't have to be rebooted in order for them to do so, to be put in front of their faces like that. But yeah, anyway, Sirius Black is now Dumbledore, maybe.
He says in a few years he needs to continue to age some, but essentially that's the thing. And I knew that was going to be the direction we were going to go, no matter what.
He said, I need to continue to age.
Yeah, he was like, literally the subclip or the subheadline is maybe in a few years. Oldman told, I love Sirius. He wasn't in it enough. He turned up and then he went through the veil, Oldman said. I would bet money that they will get a whole new cast of people. Maybe in a few years, I could be a Dumbledore.
Got it.
So, like, that was the quote. He didn't necessarily say I'm not old enough, but he essentially said, fuck, I'm not
old enough.
Take a wild guess, X, what the next trailer is.
Is it animated?
It is. Castlevania Nocturne Season 2.
Love Castlevania. Have you seen it?
I have not. So this is on the list of things because It's always
Sorry.
on the perpetual list.
I'm like on the list. I love
They added more to the list than things that I've watched and taken off of it.
right.
You're absolutely right there as well, Ricky. Zero doubts. Exactly right. Simon's Quest was always one of my favorite games too. On the NES, loved Simon's Quest.
You're a Belmont after all.
A Belmont.
Belmont, after all.
There's a Belmont in Nashville, Belmont University. It's like a really prestigious, like private medical school. January 2025. That's cool.
For sure.
I'm here for it. Like that looks cool. I'm into like less is more trailers. You know what I mean? They give you just enough to get your attention.
Same. Big same.
That's been one of my biggest hangups on putting out the trailer proof of concept for the documentary me and Zach are working on is because I don't want this big like 3.5 minute long trailer.
It should be less than a minute. Ideally, less than a minute.
60 to 90 seconds was that sweet spot. And I was like, I want to make like a 30-second, like fucking just nothing but high impact action trailer for it as well. But I want the main trailer to be like 60 to 90 seconds. And we've been in that flip flop direction of how much time we're going to give the proof of concept. And that's it, because I don't think you shouldn't shoot your load in your trailer. You know what I mean? You shouldn't shoot your load in the trailer. Don't tell your whole story in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's probably more eloquent way to say it, but I'm Will Gray. I don't know how to fucking talk. I mean, I know how to talk, but the only thing I sugarcoat are my fucking cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Don't shoot your whole load in the trailer.
Don't shoot your load in the trailer. There's a good theory by New Rockstars about trailers and what they're designed to do. Ricky, I love you. Send it to me. Ricky and I have an on and off again streak on TikTok because we chat on that app like young girls, like daily. Yeah. And it just recently, and I kind of love it. Like, and I just recently realized
I kind of love it.
Quan's like you. Quan's just jealous. He don't ever respond to me. He looks at my TikToks, leave me on red and shit.
Wow.
That's what
I mean,
Quan
honestly,
you do the same thing.
A brief thing. I haven't opened TikTok in a long time, and so when I open it, I have 99 plus that people have sent me, and it's like, where do I begin?
If I really want you to watch something, I will text it directly to you.
And that's exactly what you did. Yeah. But like, I just don't know what to do at this point. How to make the notifications just go away and start fresh.
Holy crap. Okay, there it is. Nintendo. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutants Unleashed.
Can we do Transformers after?
Yeah. I think
Do you have it?
Send it to me now on Discord, and I'll copy it over while this trailer plays. You have 90 seconds to get it to me.
Got it.
Fuck yeah, dude. I loved Mutant Mayhem. I thought that movie was awesome.
You should play Shredder's Revenge with us.
Out saving the city yet again. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
I should play what? Sorry.
Shredder's Revenge.
Mutant faces.
Where can I play it? Is it on Game Pass?
PlayStation.
Is it on the PlayStation Store or whatever?
Yeah.
Because I have Game Pass and PSN Plus. So hopefully
premium
on PlayStation, yes. Where I get like the access to the games and shit, like their version of Game Pass.
Really? You do?
No, I had just regular PSN Plus. Like, I don't think it's premium. I've got the
There's Plus and then there's Premium, Plus Premium.
I've got the $20 a month one.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
And who's to say
I think
our
that's just the
turtle
regular
teens
PSN
can't learn a
Plus.
few new tricks themselves,
We can try it and
or
see.
even make new friends.
There's
from
3
all
tiers.
across
I don't
this
know. I have the
famously
$19.99
friendly
tier
city.
because that's the one that I had to have to play certain games. That was like the bare minimum tier.
What do you guys think?
If there's one less than that, that allows me to see. This is awesome. October 18th. I will probably get this for my Switch, to be honest.
Your cute little Switch.
Premium is 20. Okay, so maybe I'm on premium then and just didn't realize it. Because I was playing nothing but Fortnite, and then when I started playing Minecraft and Multiverse and a few other games, I had to get my PSN Plus back to actually play online.
Yeah.
I think I don't know why I would have got the $20 a month one. Doesn't matter. Did you send me the trailer? Where'd you send it? Discord?
Yes.
Copy link. Paste link. Lowest is essential, middle is extra, and top tier is premium. I will go and check that out once I get off here because I'm curious if I'm overpaying. Insert Quan joke now. 3, 2, 1.
The filthy red and blue bot? Yeah, give up corroded metallic stench. Okay, corroded, that is too far. Okay. You have the power to make your world better.
One thing about today's episode, just killer fucking music. Like every trailer has had good music.
Okay, so it's a little intense.
Yeah, just a little.
Now is the time to
Then I will be going into the extra and not the premium then.
Fight back. Please don't do this. You need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
4 stars.
All that counts is the strength of one bot over another.
He's too strong.
Next time, legend.
Transformers transforming bots in the sky.
So there's Transformers.
That's awesome.
I'm into it. Would you watch or would you not? Where were you?
No, I'll probably watch it when it comes out on streaming. I don't know if I'll go to theaters to see it. I'm like Transformers is part of that nerddom that wasn't big in my fan range. You know what I mean? Like as a kid, I didn't go towards Transformers as much. I was really heavy into the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers side of things, but I didn't really fuck with. I had some Transformers, it just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Ricky says he's going to a fan event at his local AMC to see a pre-screening of it. So, and the voice acting cast is unreal.
Yes.
One of those things I have long-winded lore discussions about. I've seen most of the movies. I think I'm only missing one of the modern movies, like the Shia LaBeouf sagas.
Yeah.
Let's watch this one because I almost picked it for you, but then you sent it to me. Fuck those live action films. See, now I feel like we need to get on a Minecraft game, and just so I can ask you about Transformers Squad. Dogman.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck this is, but I almost sent it to you, and it's like sent it for the show, and then I didn't, but then you sent it to me for the show, so I was like, okay. Great music right off the book. Right off the bat, I read the book.
When the streets are held hostage,
Just turn your mind off and live action works amazingly.
two of the city's finest must come together.
I don't turn my mind off even when I'm asleep, Ricky.
Green? Wait, aren't dogs colorblind?
Mhm.
Fight as one.
What if we sew
This is Dogman.
Ricky, you and I have had that conversation, my friend.
Made friends, solved crimes, and even plays piano.
Part dog, part man, all hero.
Enough about this dog man. It's time to stop this super cop.
Quan's more anxious than I am.
My evil plans to destroy all do-gooders.
How evil can one cat be?
Pretty evil. Dog man, listen up. You're the only one that can stop him with all your kung fu skills and your canine fortitude or whatnot. No time to waste. Cut it out. Stop it.
That's a very Ricky thing to say. I love you.
All hero. I love DreamWorks for this.
You only have one job to do. Keep your eyes.
I like how his
on
hat
your
says
mind.
Chief
So if somebody
on
breaks out
it.
your favorite
Yeah.
chew toy and waves it around. You look at the monitors. And if somebody just happens to have an Eastern gray squirrel, you look at the monitor.
You look at the monitor.
Why do you always gotta lick the
What? Is that real?
So
Collaboration is key for team
No
success.
free shoutouts. Get off my fucking screen.
New York Times best-selling author Dave Pilkey's newest kids book series is getting on the big screen. That's what we just witnessed. He also did Captain Underpants. If you didn't feel like there was a correlation with the style.
Oh yeah, I knew they were the kind of the same thing, same universe, same author, director kind of thing, or illustrator kind of thing. Yes.
A dog becomes much more than a police officer's best friend after they are both hurt on the job. And in the movie, when a faithful police dog and his human police officer owner are both injured together on the job, a harebrained but life-saving surgery fuses the two of them together, and Dogman is born. Dogman is sworn to protect and serve, and fetch, sit, and roll over. So yeah, I think that this is really exciting to see. This is the type of adaptation I'm with when it's comic to animation, or comic even to live action. We had Watchmen, so I'm not against that type of thing. But yeah, that's Dogman.
I think it says something about this current social constructs of this country, that there's a movie about us training police officers like dogs.
That's a big thought.
I'm just throwing this out there.
That's a big brain man thought.
That's a... Whew.
Yeah. Almost
it's
too
a kid's
real.
show, right? It's a kid's show.
Too real. Have you seen Zootopia?
I'll take my tinfoil hat off now. We've got one thing that isn't animated. Do you want to watch it?
Of course. I'm not just an animated lady.
Woman of the Hour. Another one you sent me. Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick stars in her directorial debut, Women of the Hour, a stranger than fiction story of an aspiring actress in the 70s Los Angeles and a serial killer in the midst of a year-long murder spree. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I think you sent this one, didn't you, or is this AJ?
I did.
What is this place?
Quan, send me a link, please.
In the bag.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this Eddie Smith vibration thing. I'm talking about. So.
Wow.
Okay.
He looks like the
Sorry.
kind of dude
I think
that
that's
would turn
good.
into a werewolf on a full
That's
moon.
good. I'm into that.
He looks spooky.
He came from the sunset.
How do you feel right now?
Mm-mm.
Fine.
Mm-mm.
He
Mm-mm.
came from my soul.
I don't know how I feel about Anna Kendrick playing in this kind of a role.
Excuse me, man. Can you give us another round?
You've had enough, asshole. Get out of my bar.
We'll have to get out of here then, huh?
Will we? I
I'll
can.
walk with you.
No, you don't. It's okay.
It's 1970s. You can't just get in an Uber hext.
Pepper spray?
You told me your number?
Bear mace. Fuck it.
I just gave it to you.
Yeah, no, I know. I just want to make sure I have the right one.
Hell nah.
Just
Hell.
let me see it and
Can't repeat it from memory?
Kept her clothes on. This is where I just start screaming and running as fast as I can. And waving my arms.
I'm just gonna go. Hell nah. Hell. Mm-mm.
Whew.
Spooky, spooky.
It does look kind of dope, Ricky. You're not kidding, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real, for real.
For real, for real, for real.
For real, for real. I'll probably watch that one. Yeah, she directed it. It's her directorial debut, sir.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
I have high hopes for it.
I'll watch it when it gets to Netflix. If it's not a straight to Netflix movie and it goes to theaters, there's a slightly less chance I'll see it in theaters. But that still looks like a really good movie. I like a good suspense horror. I don't mind like gory horror, like slashers and shit. But I do prefer like a good suspense thriller. You got to make my mind work.
Yeah.
I get bored.
Same.
The Witcher, Sirens of the Deep.
Hell yeah.
This is another one. Geeked Week. Came out 2 hours ago. So this is the game The Witcher, the one that I played, right? This is just another series based off of that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might recognize my voice as that of Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher video game series, and soon from the upcoming Netflix animated film, The Witcher, Sirens of the Deep. That's right. Very soon, Geralt's going to be back in action, battling not only men and monsters, but also mer people.
Mer people, Hex. Mer people.
Got it.
It's going to be so cool.
How do you feel about mer people in your video games?
I mean, I'm into it. I don't feel like it's a selling
In the
point.
meantime, we have a special treat for you. Enjoy this exclusive
Mer people are what really booked it well, really put the asses in the seats, as they say. When they added mer people to the show, they were like, that's our selling point. The number one reason this is going to get over. Mer people.
Why didn't you tell me?
A thing for aquatic environments.
No, I'm not actually from Rivia.
Well, it's not just that. I had to leave this place completely behind so I could become who I wanted to be. In case you didn't notice, this town is filled with small
Bazinga.
fools.
Your friend Essie doesn't fit that description.
Yeah.
I like this more than I did the live action already.
Of course. It's easy to follow. You're not confused.
Aha! I knew it! I knew it! I
It's
could
almost
sense
like
there
an
was something
anime, but
between
it's
you two.
not. It's the
If by
same,
something you mean
but
air
different,
and space.
but the same.
She is a good woman, unlike that raven-haired, sunken-eyed, serpent-tongued...
Cheers to you and Quan for opening my eyes to quality animation.
Quiet.
Look, you may appear to be as tough as this dreadfully overcooked meat you've
Shut your
prepared,
hoe ass
but
up
I
and
know the
record a
truth.
podcast.
That
Speaking
underneath
of,
the
Kings of the
armor
Rings
and the
should be going
weapons
live
and the
tonight,
hair, the ridiculous,
right? Around the time
ridiculous
NXT
hair, you are
starts?
nothing but a softie.
Tuesdays,
A
or is it
softie,
Wednesdays
soft,
now, Ricky? Let me know.
Softie, soft, ow.
How's that for soft? I suggest you get a good night's
Oh,
sleep.
canceled
We
tonight.
have a
Okay.
long journey ahead of us.
My
I
apologies.
suggest you open your heart.
All the free shout outs,
Connecting with
though.
another human isn't as awful as you make it seem.
It's been a real slow month in wrestling, dude. I've been unmotivated as shit. I haven't published an article in 36 days.
Wow.
I'm just setting on shit. I don't know what to do. I'm fucking started a whole ass short film. I did. You want to hear about it? You want me to pitch it to you right here? What?
Yeah, pitch it.
You
Give it to
ready?
me. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You know the story of Sweeney Todd, right?
Yeah.
Have I told you this already?
No.
All right. You know the story of Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Steer, right?
Yes.
Instead, we're in 2024. He's not a barber. He's a chef who owns a food truck who goes from music festival to music festival. And fill in the rest.
Is
with
this
your
just
brain.
about you?
Essentially.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. I'm using the restaurant side, obviously. I wouldn't know anything about, that
Of
other
course.
stuff.
Yeah.
Frostpunk 2. Harsh frozen world of New London from the city building and societal survival game sequel.
That
Did
was
you
a
play
lot of words.
Frostpunk?
No. Did you?
I thought you sent me this. Is this an AJ?
No, I did. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, it's gonna look cool. Better have some fava beans. You're damn right. There is a little bit of influence from like a Hannibal Lecter style. The chef from The Menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fades with a side of murder.
Love that.
That's a bar. It looks good.
It does.
Seeing it over top like that makes me want to play like a third person like RPG, like Halo Wars, Command and Conquer, something around that light. Did you ever play those styles of games, like turn-based real-time strategy?
Yes. Lots of RTSs in my past.
We've talked about Civilization and stuff, but outside of Civ, like did you play like Age of Empires and shit like that too?
Age of Empires was my introduction into Civ. So yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay.
Big Age of Empires fan.
When
I have Age of Empires online. Like,
do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I first got to college, we did LAN parties and played Age of Empires against each other in like the computer labs and stuff. And it was awesome. I loved that shit. All right, we've got 2 more before we sign off.
Wow.
We made it. One is my time at Evershine. And then the other one is Skyverse.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you want to do?
Evershine.
Do Evershine first, then Skyverse. Skyverse is the longer of the 2, and it's the one I was most curious about because I don't ever watch them ahead of time. I queue them up.
Yeah, I don't either. I try not to.
Yeah, unless it's like the Vince McMahon documentary, I watched it ahead of time. The trailer for it and shit. Like there were a few things.
So I don't know if you've ever played my time at Sandrock or my time at Porsche. This is a game that the same studio has made. So it should be on Switch, probably PC as well. If you like cozy games like me, then it'll probably be a good pick.
I liked the action bar. Like the way the inventory and stuff
is
really...
the action bar?
Like the way it was set up, like the inventory and stuff, like that was cool.
Made you happy? I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested in that game,
It looked good.
Yeah.
It's only 35 seconds. I'm going to need to see what kind of RPG it is because I'm not going to I'm a tank who likes to go in and cause as much damage as possible and absorb as much damage as my team needs me to, right?
Fair. Yep.
So when I'm playing an RPG, my style of play is not conducive to a warm, cuddly, cozy game.
Fair.
That's why, like, I played like Animal Crossing for a little
You're
bit, but
not
then
into it.
and then I kind of got bored with it. It felt like I was doing the same thing every single day. You know what I mean?
Fair. Mm-hmm.
And it's weird coming from somebody who's OCD and ADHD both, because at the same time, there's nothing to do but a ton of things to do, and I still like got real bored with that game.
But you needed to hit. You felt like you needed to hit something, maybe.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
that's it. I have to have the. I don't necessarily need to hit someone, but I like the ability to if I need to. Skyverse. This is cinematic trailer for Skyverse, an upcoming first-person voxel sandbox RPG. Skyverse is coming soon to Steam.
Mm.
Boom.
Bam. Bow.
Wow, wow.
Capybara.
It is a capybara. It's a little Minecrafty, but I like it. Tell me that doesn't look Minecrafty.
It does, but it also is more. You're thinking that because they're cube shaped, but this is not. It's more detailed.
It's Cavern Creator. Fair. That's another one I just never got into. Did you ever play Limbo? It's a
I had
platformer.
a ex that was really into Limbo, but I myself never.
It's nothing like either of those two games, but for some reason it just came to mind.
I like how cute the music is sounding.
It's very ominous in half of it, and then very bright and chipper in the other half.
Yeah.
Which lends me to believe that like half the game is like real fun and you're gonna do some cool shit and explore, and then the other half is like, oh god, I gotta battle this dude with red eyes and a sword.
So exactly what you said that you'd like in a game.
Bingo. That's why I love Minecraft, because I can do nothing or do a fucking battle to the death if I want to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What I like about RuneScape is I can go farm or fish or hunt, or I can go fight a 3-headed dragon with 2 million HP and die 6 times until I can beat him. Like,
exactly.
Life's about balance, right?
All about balance.
If that capybara isn't a like obtainable pet to use and like have around the game with you, I'm going to see, that looks like Lego Fortnite now.
You can do stuff. Stuff is cool.
Holy shit. Skyverse.
I'm into it. It there's a lot like
Wish list now on Steam. I will be going to Steam and adding that to my wish list as soon as this episode ends.
Nice.
We did it. We made it. It's always fun. It's always an easy hour.
Always.
I made the executive decision while we were setting here. Thursday we're going to do a town hall episode.
Okay.
Just a bunch of trailers. So it'll be me and you and AJ. My buddy Husky was originally going to sub for Bo, but since you and AJ both volunteered, I'm just going to do a town hall. We're just going to do nothing but trailers again, and just the 4 of us hang out and watch trailers for an hour.
Sounds good to me.
But it's your turn to talk. Plug everything you need to and tell everybody what you got going on.
Yeah. I'm Hex, the local swamp hag. You can find me on OnlyFans and Twitter at its_P Power, and also on Twitter and OnlyFans. It's _PPower, and Instagram it's .PPower. So yeah.
Juan, you're always invited everywhere, no matter what.
Mm-mm.
Why not? Just no. Just some things. Just no.
Mm-mm.
The man has a cuck bed, for crying out loud, in my room.
I suppose he does.
I'm not patronizing you. Sounds good to me. I'll just add to the town hall playlist for Thursday. I've deleted it now. We'll start adding stuff. We'll just dump a bunch of shit into the Nerdy News group chat on Discord. Just dump it all there, AJ.
Yeah.
Just put everything there, and we'll do it. Everybody on the show. I'll get Bo to drop some, you to drop some. I'll get some from Al, from AJ, from Husky. We'll get it all together. But for those of you hanging out, we love you. Remember to follow us everywhere you do anything on the internet. There's a couple links that are important. One is a Discord link. It is a direct link to all the hosts, producers, content creators, and minds inside Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media. The other important link is your merch link. It's the shirt link and the boxers with Bo's face on it link and the fanny pack link. Importantly enough, I'm going to go back and break my cadence to put an extra emphasis on Discord. We have a big community on the Off the Top and Rivet City Radio Discord, and I want to make it bigger and get it to be where it was before. Super active, people chatting every day. Like, I want to get back to it being an active community. So if you're not in the Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media Discord, make sure you join it. Most importantly of everything is your Amazon Prime subscription. Everyone has Amazon Prime. Go to your computer, sign in. You get to link it with your Twitch. Then you get a free monthly subscription to Amazon Prime Gaming. Give it to your favorite Twitch subscriber. That should be us here at Rivet City Radio or Off the Top Media. And if it's not, give it to the Kings of the Ring podcast. Give it to She Elite Showcase. Give it to Creation World. Give it to my boys over at Smacked Raw or Smacking It Raw. Either one. Give it to anybody and everybody. All of my friends. Just as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it, he has too much money. Whew.
Wow.
That's it.
We're done.
We're done. You got
love you
anything
guys.
left? Yeah, we love you guys. Always. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow on TikTok for some Fortnite streaming. Thursday for Nerdy News Town Hall. We're doing a bunch of trailers tonight after NXT on tap. But for Hex, I am the Will Gray. Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people.
Bye.
Thank you.